Today I'd like to talk about the melody which I've written. I call it Apple Bit, and it's the kind of melody which sounds like it can go anywhere, but it resolves into C major. It's in the key of C major, and I believe that there are two ways to write. I mean, of course, there are many ways, but I mean, main ways is like either you come up with the melody first and then you complete the backing, you come up with the chord progression or riff or whatever, or you can first write the chord progression or some strong riff for it and then write the melody over it. And it depends on my mood, and mostly I write the melodies, but I have an idea where the chords are going. And in this one I use some simple chords, it's not very complicated. It's just going to be C major, and then D minor 7, A dominant 7, and is there anything? Yeah, G dominant 7, and C. I think that's all. It's not very complicated. But the melody, it's like always like that. It's like those two are like tangoing or something. You know, it's like dance. If the melody is complex, the chords can be simpler. If the chords are complex, the melody can be simpler. It's a balance of both, but it can change. Anyway, what I've done here is I haven't just played the basic chords, you know, something like, because I arranged the inversion of the chords according to the melody. I didn't want them to clash, and that's the difference here. It's not a big deal, but it's a good example to see what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to include some sheet music and tablature for it, so you can, if you can't understand it yet, you can check the notes and you can check the tablature and see what I'm doing there more clearly. Okay, first I start with the D minor 7, and what I've done here is, instead of playing the like basic shape, I've taken 3 notes out of it. It's A, F, and D, and I play it like this. You know, A is on 2nd fret, and F is on 3rd fret, and D is on 5th fret on A string, like this. But I just play it once, and then I have a second D minor 7 here, and it goes like D, A, C, and F, and D is on 5th fret on 2nd string, A string. So it goes like this. So there is this leading tone there. Oh, I'm not just playing the chord, but within the chord there is a melody almost. You know, 2 notes, but it goes like that. And after that, I play G dominant 7. You know, this is how I do it, but I just use the top 4 strings because I want this B to sound. And the index finger is on 3rd fret, on like 1st string, on E string, and playing G there. It's like this: G, D, F, B. And then that's not it. I'm keeping the position like this, but my right hand changes. It goes a bit lower or higher, you know, depending on how you look at it. And what I do is, now I let the D on B string ring. Then it sounds like, this is the sound I'm trying to get. So from the top, if it goes like this, that, you know, that melody I'm trying to get with the chords. I'm not just strumming. I'm like leading them with that note there, or with that string of notes. And after that, I'm playing C dominant in this way, and I'm like striking with my right hand, like these middle 4 fingers, and my index finger is on 3rd fret on A string. It's C, G, B flat, and E, like this. But of course, I'm not going to stay there. Now, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to get this sound. So I do it. Now this is C dominant as well, and it's on lower strings, 4 strings. And the first note with my middle finger, I play on the 3rd fret on E string. It's G, C, E, and B flat, like this. And after that, I'm moving to A dominant 7. This open string A is ringing, and my middle finger is on 2nd fret, 3rd string on D string, playing E. It's like A, E, G, and C sharp. It's a very basic chord, many people know it. But again, I'm not going to stay there. I want to get this sound. How do I do it? Then I play. This is also A dominant 7, but what I do there is I'm playing with my middle finger on E string, G, 7th note, 7th degree of A dominant 7. Then it's like G, C sharp, E, and A. From there, I go back to D minor 7, but I say D minor 7, but there is no C here to make it a 7, but I'm just using it as an effect. It's almost like playing it as bass, like bass playing here, like lower notes. And then I do the same as in the beginning. I go to 5th position, I believe, then I play D with my index finger on 5th fret. This is exactly as in the beginning. But then we move to G dominant 7, only using highest 4 strings, and my index finger is doing barre, and it's on 3rd fret and on D string, playing F. This is G dominant 7 here, and it's like F, B, D, and G. So you're getting this melody. And then, actually you can play it like this. You can keep your basic G dominant chord position, and you can just use your right hand to make it ring. And then what I do is, like between chords, I mute the fingers. I mute the strings by like keeping the pressure low. Like I lift my fingers a bit, just a bit. And then from highest, my right hand fingers go from highest to lowest 4. Then I'm getting this. This is where the resolution is. Now they want to go to G major chord, and I play the G major like this here. I don't exactly let the E ring too much, you know. It is there, but it's almost inaudible because I want the G dominant 7 to resolve into this sound. But I keep a little bit of E there just to give some flavor. But the dominant here sound is this C here, because it's C major and it wants to go there. Yeah, some variations there. All right, later I'm going to include the melody on top of this, and so you can hear what it's going to sound like all together. And now you try it, okay? See you on the next video.